Hello viewers, welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives you an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I'm your host Chandrakala and the highlights of today's program are 68th Republic Day celebrated all across northeast India. Arunachal Pradesh goes digital with the inauguration of Digidhan Mela 2017. Tension runs high in Manipur as suspected NSC and IM cadres fire at oil tankers. And festivals in Northeast region promote cultural diversity and bring closer ties. As the whole nation celebrates its 68th Republic Day to honor the Constitution of India as it came into force on the same day in the year 1950. India's northeast region is too soaked in the patriotic fervour as the people across the states celebrate the day with much devotion and dedication to the nation. Take a look. India showcased its military might and rich cultural heritage at the ceremonial Boulevard Rajpath in New Delhi. The Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, witnessed the parade. President Pranab Mukherjee posthumously awarded Ashok Chakra to Havildar Hangpan Dada, who was killed in Jammu and Kashmir in May last year while fighting terrorists. Dada's sobbing widow, Chazal Lowang, received from the President the highest peacetime military award given for awarded for valor, courageous and self-sacrifice. Tableaus of Assam, Arunachal Pradesh and Manipur were part of the colourful parade which showcased the rich cultural heritage and diversity. In states across Northeast, the Republic Day was celebrated with great enthusiasm. In Guwahati, the Assam Secretariat, which recently named Janata Bhavan, and Guwahati High Court were decked out for the Republic Day celebrations. Assam Governor Banwari Lal Purohit hoisted the national flag. Some 35 contingents of police and paramilitary participated in the parade held in the Veterinary College ground, Khanapara. Chief Minister Sonowal also celebrated the day, thanking the people of Assam for coming forward in celebrating the day with much gusto and spirit.
सबसे पहले मैं असम की जनता को बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं, धन्यवाद देता हूं। इसलिए इस बार उन लोगों ने रिपब्लिक डे बहुत धूमधाम से मनाया और सबने सहयोग किया। बराक वैली, ब्रह्मपुत्र वैली, पहाड़ मैदान सब इलाका में लोगों ने हिस्सा लिया। तो लोगों का जो सहयोग है इससे साफ जाहिर है लोग आतंकवाद के खिलाफ है, लोगों को शांति चाहिए, प्रगति चाहिए।
Assam's Jorhat city also celebrated the Republic Day with great enthusiasm. On the occasion, Father K.A. Thomas was bestowed an award by local administration for his relentless service towards the upliftment of rural masses in Assam and for his efforts in preserving the rich culture and tradition of Mishing tribe.
We've been working for the last 15 years promoting the local ethnic cultures and also encouraging the practice and living of the cultures among the younger generation of today and giving people an opportunity to come forward and be identified with their own tribe and their own cultures.
In Manipur, the Republic Day was celebrated with much spirit and gusto. Governor Dr. Nazma Heptullah hoisted the tricolour at Kangla. Over 97 contingents, including those from NCC and Manipur Fire Service, participated in the parade.
Nungai haitare sa nupisu kanu yauki mas pasa pe yauki ba de ying dana sum lakpan nungai sum mayam ji kan to basi sum pin ba haitare chada.
Tripura Governor Tathagatha Roy unfurled the tricolour at the Assam Rifles Parade ground in Agartala and took the guard of honour. He laid emphasis on growing ties with neighbouring Bangladesh and development in the state.
আমাদের প্রধানমন্ত্রী ঐকান্তিক চেষ্টায় এবং বাংলাদেশের প্রধানমন্ত্রীর সহযোগিতায় এখন বাংলাদেশের আশুগঞ্জ বন্দরের মাধ্যমে বাকি ভারত থেকে ত্রিপুরায় মালের যাতায়াত ব্যবস্থা সুষ্ঠু আকার ধারণ করেছে।
In Kohima, Nagaland Governor P.B. Acharya hosted the tricolour at the Secretariat Plaza and lauded the state government for bringing out the Nagaland Vision 2030, which will emphasize overall development in the state and creation of jobs for the youth.
Including China. The government of India has taken several initiatives for growth and development of the country and for improving the standards of living of every citizen. The state of Nagaland, as an equal partner in the national mission for progress and development, has brought out the Nagaland Vision 2030.
The Republic Day celebrations was marked with great pomp and pageantry in Mizoram, Meghalaya and Sikkim as well. People have shown great enthusiasm to be a part of this historic day. Well, after the hardships faced by the people all across the nation due to demonetization, the new Digidhan policy introduced under the initiative of the Modi-led government has brought smiles to the faces of the people. The union government has been pushing the citizens to embrace digital transactions with an objective to check black money and improper collection of taxes. In yet another move under the initiative of the centre and the government of Arunachal Pradesh, a one-day Digidhan Mela was organized in the northeastern state with an aim to sensitize the people on cashless transactions. We have a report. With an endeavour to make digital transactions easier across the country for the common man and to create awareness about the usefulness of digital payments in the near future, the centre rolled out various initiatives including the Digidhan Mela in various states. In a recent move by the centre in collaboration with the government of Arunachal Pradesh, a one-day Digidhan Mela or fair was organised at Indira Gandhi Park in the state. The fair was inaugurated by the Union Minister of State for Home Affairs, Kiren Rijiju, in presence of Deputy Union Minister of Civil Aviation, Ashok Gajapati Raju, along with the Chief Secretary of Arunachal Pradesh, Shakuntala D. Gamlin.
कैशलेस ट्रांजैक्शन कभी कभी इंटरनेट के बिना का भी प्रावधान है और हम पुश नहीं करेंगे तो लोगों तो कैसे पहुंचेंगे, अपना आप छोड़ेंगे तो गांव-गांव नहीं पहुंचेंगे। अगर हमको मोबाइल कनेक्टिविटी देना है तो वो भी देना है, बिजली देना है वो भी देना है, लेकिन आफ्टर ऑल सबको 21st सेंचुरी में कैशलेस मोड ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शन में सबको जाना है, उसके लिए तो हम लोगों को कदम तो उठाना चाहिए।
Union Minister of Civil Aviation Ashok Gajapati Raju graced the fair and stressed on the need to improve connectivity in the state.
We want to improve the connectivity in these areas, so we are working on it. I hope so. If that land issue gets sorted out, right now there's a team that is looking into it. Your Honorable Chief Minister had come to Delhi, so we had suggested that, instead of going on flip-flop, doesn't make sense. So we'd like to send a team, let them zero on where they would like to have it, on all technical reasons.
Various stakeholders participated in the digitalization efforts of the economy, including the elderly and the young ones during the fair. A large numbers of traders were seen giving a demonstration on digitalized methods of payments. On the other side, bank branches set up their demonstration and exhibition counters during the fair to educate people on cashless transaction. Addressing the press conference, Chief Secretary of Arunachal Pradesh Shakuntala D. Gamlin said that the most simplified method of payment is done through Aadhaar card, as in biometric devices would be installed to identify Aadhaar card holders, especially for illiterate people.
That the sooner we get into the digitalization mode of payment and the digitalization mode of transaction, we would be better as a state to earn the revenue.
Such a move by the centre and the state government will go a long way in sensitizing people on cashless transactions and the usefulness. It will take the country further through digital transactions in the future, adding to the growth of a digital economy of the nation as well. Festivals in Northeast region portray the rich heritage, culture and history of the region and of the people. Such many festivals promote cultural diversity from each tribe, strengthen age-old relationships through cultural exchange and preserve traditional values and custom among the younger generation. Such a mega event festival was celebrated in two separate places and brought unity amongst them. Take a look. Rich traditions and cultural values preserved by the great-grandfathers are still upheld, practiced and celebrated across the Northeast region, particularly in Nagaland. Likewise, Sungkam Neo festival in one of Nagaland's most eastern part of villages, Chisor village, brought a spark with the echoes of yodels of dancers from the dance troops. Under the theme Reminiscence of Ancestral Ties Through Culture, the festival aimed to re-strengthen the age-old relationships between the Sumi and Yamchungar tribes of eastern Nagaland through cultural exchange.
Before 1936, for about few years, there was a head hunting time taken place. But after that, peace was made between us, and fighting was over, and that way relationship started together again after peace was initiated by my grandfather Lukeke.
The mega event was initiated as the first of its kind by Yamchungar Tribal Council to renew the ties between the two tribes and preserve traditional values and customs in the younger generation.
Amikhan hodai sal tu na paribone gi olepi 3 साल ते होबो ना 4 साल ते होबो इतु हो खान लगा wisdom ते आसे olepi itu meeting tu na chari gina amekan time ke lok pai gina age jai sakulu tu beshi bhalo bo oro as R&B minister ikku aji tu imai ami itu banai dibo itu ikku commitment nai olepi ami nijor ahi gina sukobra dekhise.
In a similar gesture, Arunachal Pradesh, located in the easternmost part of the country, celebrated the Pangsau Pass Winter Festival 2017 with splendid cultural performances from various dance troupes. Graced by Government of Arunachal Pradesh Minister of Geology and Mining, Art and Food and Civil Supply, Kamlung Mosang, in the presence of other state dignitaries, the 3-day-long affair festival saw cultural exchange with other states of the northeast region as well as with Myanmar.
पांगसौ पास विंटर फेस्टिवल साल 2007 से शुरू किया था पहली बार वो एक्चुअली इसका सोशियो कल्चर और इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट और टूरिस्ट को बढ़ावा देने के लिए यहाँ पर ये इसको शुरू किया गया था और यहाँ करके ये एक बहुत ही बड़ा मेगा फेस्टिवल बन गया है और ये इंटरनेशनल में भी इसका बहुत ही चर्चा चल रहा है.
It is very nice to see all traditional like this. So I haven't seen anywhere like this. So here there is only full of traditions.
So you're enjoying?
Yeah, we are enjoying.
Such cultural exchange festivals will help to promote the almost extinct culture and traditions and create awareness for the younger generation. Viewers, let us take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently. Olympian Deepa Karmakar, who has been conferred with Padma Shri Awards, expressed that with this her responsibility has further increased towards the nation. She added that this will surely inspire all youths and especially those in the sports arena and gymnastics. Apart from that, Wareppa Navanil, a Manipuri theatre artist, Birkha Bahadur Limbu Muringla for literature and education from Sikkim for his contribution towards Limbu and Nepali language, Ali Ahmed for literature and education, Dr. Jitendra Nath Goswami for science and engineering from Assam were also conferred with the Padma Shri Award. Late P.A. Sangma, Public Affairs Meghalaya, has been conferred the Padma Vibhushan Award posthumously. It is worth mentioning that he is the first recipient from Meghalaya to have received such an honorary. An encounter took place between Assam Rifles Jawan and cadres of NSC&K militant group in Jairampur area of Changlang district of Arunachal Pradesh, bordering Assam. As per reports, 2 Jawans of Assam Rifles were killed in exchange of fire with militants and 1 Assam Rifles vehicles were ambushed by the militants. It must be mentioned that Pangsau Pass Winter Festival was going on in that area. Thousands of tourists and visitors were stuck up on NH 153 between Nampong in Changlong district of Arunachal Pradesh and Jagun in Assam following the encounter. Meanwhile, the entire area has been cordoned off with combing operations stepped up in the area and tourists are stranded along the highway. As a mark of respect to the first Indian women Olympian gymnast Deepa Karmakar, the Indian Postal Department released a special cover stamp of Karmakar. The special cover stamp was unveiled by the gymnast herself in presence of her coach Bisveshwar Nandi, Vasumitra, the CPMG of any circle and other dignitaries. Over 2,000 stamps, including a few rare ones from different periods, nations and events were displayed in the exhibition. Children from northeastern states outshone as they received 5 National Bravery Awards, which were presented by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to 25 children from all across the country for their courageous acts of valor. The highest of the Bravery Awards, the Bharat Award, was given posthumously to 8-year-old Tara Piju from Arunachal Pradesh. The winner had lost her life while rescuing 2 of her friends who were swept away by the strong currents as they were crossing a river. 10-year-old Thanghil Mangrunkin from Nagaland was awarded for rescuing his brother in similar circumstances. Another young girl from Mizoram, aged Lalritpui, won the Bapu Gaidhani Award posthumously for coming to the aid of her cousin caught in a car rolling down a hill, disregarding her own safety. Lolwa Pui, a 13-year-old from Mizoram, was also honoured with the Bapu Gaidhani Award posthumously for rescuing 2 of her school friends from drowning in a river. Morang Tham Sadananda Singh, a 14-year-old from Manipur, was also recognized for rescuing his mother from an electric shock. To create awareness among the people on free and fair polls, the longest painting competition bid was held in Imphal under an initiative of the Office of Manipur's Chief Electoral Officer. Around 900 school and college students participated in the event, pegged as the longest art competition. The participants portrayed their ideas regarding peaceful and ethical voting on a 1.5-kilometer long flax canvas and vied for 82 prizes worth a total of ₹1 lakh. It is perhaps the longest frame painting competition as part of the systematic voter education and electoral participation in the country. Tensions flared up in Manipur state as suspected NSC and IM cadres fired several rounds of automatic weapons at a convoy of oil tankers which were going along with other trucks ferrying essential commodities towards Imphal from Jiribam as the economic blockade in the 2 national highways continue in the state. A report.
Normal life has been badly hit in Manipur as the ongoing economic blockade imposed by the United Naga Council enters its 3rd month. Prices of essential commodities and fuel has hit rocket high with the 2 national highways, the lifelines of the landlocked state, blocked. Adding to the ongoing tensions, suspected NSC and IM cadres attacked oil tankers at Avankhul Part 2 village under the Noni police station. The trucks were travelling under a heavy security cover along with other trucks ferrying essential commodities towards Imphal from Jiribam district. At least 3 oil tankers were damaged and 2 persons injured during the attack. Additional security forces have been rushed and are conducting combing operations in the area.
Jiribam से हम लोग आ रहा था ये ईरान पुल और ईरान बीच में हम लोग को फायरिंग हुआ है। फायर हुआ ऊपर से हुआ, लेफ्ट साइड ऊपर से हुआ, पार का ऊपर से फायर हुआ। गाड़ी में कितना लगा, गाड़ी में गोली लगा और टैंकी फूट गया और मेरा आगे वाला 10 चक्का पेट्रोल गाड़ी उसको भी लगा, उसका टायर फूट गया। आदमी तो हम देखा नहीं, बच्चा है ना शौक पर, तो हम देखा नहीं।
Due to inadequate fuel availability in the state and high fuel prices, public transporters have hiked their passenger fare above the standard fare, which has caused daily livelihoods immense misery in the state.
थाव फंगदबदगी अखोई थाव फंगदबी अवाबसु अदुम मायोकनै हाइसे तारे अदुगा लोने थाव फंगदबनिना अखोइना ब्लैक तगी मोइना थावजि पुसले हारगसु पमदा पिबिदबा अदुगा ब्लैक तदी मरांग काइना अदुम फंगबा मसिना काइ फंगबनो खंगदे अदुगा सगे अखोइना ब्लैक तगी हानजरगा लिटर अमदा अखोइ लुपा चामगी मयादा अदुम हाले हाइतारे.
Similarly, a sit-in protest was organized by the Protection and Preservation Committee Manipur in the heart of Imphal city, voicing against the ongoing economic blockade in the state.
The economic blockade imposed by UNC has been now crossed 80 days, and people are suffering here due to lack of essential commodities and all. So it's our genuine demand that economic blockade should be lifted at the earliest by UNC, or also the government itself should bring out certain measures to bring up political solutions.
Crossing more than 80 days, the ongoing economic blockade has brought sufferings and difficulties to the life of the people. The influential United Naga Council imposed the blockade on November 1 against the state government's decision to grant full-fledged district status to Naga-populated Sadar Hills and Jiribam.
The mighty river Brahmaputra is Assam's lifeline, nurturing its culture and sustaining major urban centers, including Guwahati on its banks. However, in recent times, people tend to forget the significance and role of sustainability in one's life. Recently, to create awareness among people about cleanliness around the river and to promote the rich heritage of the Brahmaputra River as a potential tourist destination, the 6th annual Jeevan Kite and River Festival, the Brahmaputra campaign, was organized under the Aegis of Jeevan Initiative, a volunteer association by the riverside. We bring a report.
The 6th annual Jeevan Kite and River Festival, the Brahmaputra campaign, was held with much enthusiasm and fanfare in Assam's Guwahati city by the riverside at Rajaduar Ghat in Pan Bazar. Organized by the volunteer association Jeevan Initiative, the festival offered tributes to the epic river Brahmaputra, which has nurtured all ethnicities and diversities. The fest also attempted to sensitize people about cleanliness around the river and explored the potentiality of tourism and livelihood by the river. The festival provided an opportunity to the city dwellers to relate to nature and rejuvenate their lives.
जैसे नॉर्थ ईस्ट के बारे में बहुत सारी नेगेटिव स्टोरीज आती है, तो हम चाहते हैं कि कुछ पॉजिटिव स्टोरीज भी क्रिएट हो गया। अब अगर ब्रह्मपुत्र नदी के बारे में सोचिए, आपको देश भर को ब्रह्मपुत्र नदी के बारे में क्या पता है, या ब्रह्मपुत्र नदी के बारे में हमारे यहाँ के जो यंग जनरेशन उनको भी पता नहीं है। जैसे ये हजारों सालों से यहाँ इसकी एक हिस्ट्री है, और आसाम का जो इतिहास है या आसाम का जो परिचय है वो ब्रह्मपुत्र नदी को छोड़कर नहीं होता। तो असल में ये हालांकि ये काइट फेस्टिवल है, लेकिन ये ब्रह्मपुत्र नदी को प्रमोट करने के लिए है।
Thousands thronged to fly kites of different colors and shapes as a metaphor of their desire to have wings and dream high. The celebration saw participation of people from all walks of life who gathered to preserve the real essence of the mighty river as a mark of tribute to the river.
बहुत अच्छा लगता है, हम अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ आते हैं, फैमिली के साथ आते हैं। आज मैं अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ आई हूँ, क्लोज फ्रेंड्स के साथ, तो बहुत एंजॉय किया, बहुत मजा आया। बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि ये फेस्टिवल होता है, या स्पेशली गुवाहाटी में कर रहे हैं, तो फैमिली फ्रेंड्स आ सकते हैं, तो एंजॉय कर सकते हैं, अपना जो मतलब वेकेशन में अच्छे से एंजॉय कर सकते हैं, तो अच्छा लगता है।
Various contests like kite making, cultural parade and painting competition were held, attracting people in large numbers. A large number of people flocked every evening during the festival to offer earthen lamps and flour to the mighty river. The 5-day-long festival reminded the people of their connection with nature and inspired them to preserve and promote the rich heritage of the mighty river.
Peace and development is a buzzword in the Northeast. Let's take a quick look at some development news from the region. Union Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiren Rijiju recently laid the base foundation of the integrated checkpost at Dauki West Jayanta Hills. The ICP, to be spread over an area of 22 acres, is scheduled to be completed by August 2018. Interestingly, Dauki is the entry point for the Guwahati-Shillong Silhet-Dhaka bus route. While inaugurating the ICP, the Union Minister said that people will be benefited immensely and especially local people will get the utmost benefit from it. Stating that an international standard road will be constructed, he informed that the major items to be traded here would be coal, limestone, boulder stone, packaged food, plastic furniture, etc. Other dignitaries like the Home Minister of Meghalaya, HDR Lindog, and MP Vincent H. Pala from Shillong were also present during the occasion. Meghalaya Chief Minister Mukul Sangma recently inaugurated 6 new community and rural development blocks which will be fully functional from April 1st. During the inaugural function, he laid the foundation stone for the Malagre CNRD block at Rerapara in southwest Garo Hills, the construction of which is underway. The new block will cover 149 villages which were earlier part of Betasing, Selsala and Rongram block. Sangma also called upon for people's cooperation so the vision of the government could be fulfilled. CNRD Minister Snyob Halang Dhar, along with the other dignitaries, were also present during the occasion. Ahead of the upcoming Manipur General Assembly election, a campaign of EVM and VVAT machine demonstration was kicked off to create awareness among people in Imphal. The campaign attracted a large number of people who got equipped in the knowledge about the technology to franchise their votes in the upcoming election. The campaign is being held under the SVEEP program as per directives of the Election Commission of India. Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal launched the beginning of a survey work for Brahmaputra Express Highway from Sadia to Dhubri at a function held at Dibrugarh. Inaugurating the scheme, Sonowal said the government of Assam has taken up several steps to develop both the banks of the mighty Brahmaputra and Brahmaputra Express Highway, a step forward in this regard. Water Resources Minister Keshav Mahanta, MP Rameshwar Teli and Kamakhya Prasad Tasa, several MLAs were present on the occasion. The Northeast region, endowed with rich natural resources which can be used as one of the greatest tools to bring development in the region and in the country as a whole. A huge quantity of kolar, also known as kidney beans, has been produced in one of Nagaland's easternmost villages, the Chesor village. However, due to lack of proper road connectivity, exporting the products to neighbouring places faces difficulties. Here's a report.
Engulfed with scenic beauty and misty view, embraces one of the most eastern villages in Nagaland. Chesor, also known as the Kolar village of Nagaland, is blessed with bountiful natural resources that have resulted in a huge quantity of kidney beans or rajma produced in the village. Households of around 1,000 Yumchungar families, Chesor village in Tuensang district of Nagaland, produces the best and tastiest kolar, and every household can harvest 50 to 70 tons per annum. The villagers sell the kolar per ton by ₹600. However, bad road connectivity and a lack of proper market facilities for the produce are the major concerns of the people.
Olivia amagan nijo ekjun ektala khorde salde 50-60 dinatu loi thake. Olivia yade amagan rasta biya ho karne amagan aro marketing system do yade iku nai kile rasta biya thagabra rasta thik nai.
Added to the disadvantages, Chesor village is about 400 kilometers away from Dimapur, the only commercial hub of Nagaland. And the existing roads are for small vehicles and are pliable during dry seasons only.
Because of the deplorable condition of the road, the villagers cannot send the products to the neighboring village or towns. That's a problem. If not, the villagers are so, energetic and then they are hardworking, and then their products are very good.
Apart from kolar, rice, maize and soya beans constitute the major crops in the Jhum fields of Chesor. And this shows the land is rich enough to provide the needs of the people. Amidst the trouble and deprivation in the village, poor educational atmosphere is also one of the setbacks to its development. The villagers felt that with proper market facilities, they would be able to make better livelihood through kolar cultivation.
Well, I have been in Chesor for the last almost 2 years. I've been in Shamatur for 9 years. From that time onwards, I've been studying the tribe, Yumchungar in general. I've had my focus in Chesor because I strongly believed and I experienced that Chesor has to be developed for a serious reason, for various reasons, for the development of Yumchungars.
Proper market facilities and better road connectivity will help uplift the life of the people in the region and boost the maximum quantity of the products.
Well, with that, we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Chandrakala signing off. Goodbye and take care.